Goshen College was established in 1894 and is a private co-educational 4-year residential Christian college of the liberal arts and sciences rooted in an Anabaptist Mennonite association. Goshen College is located in Goshen, Indiana, a town with an estimated population of 30,000 people. The college itself has an enrollment of roughly 950 students. The distinctiveness of the Goshen education derives from the college's dedication to 5 core values and preparing its students as leaders for the church and the world. Stemming from their Christ-centeredness is their commitment to passionate learning, global citizenship, compassionate peacemaking, and the focus of this video, servant leadership. Servant leadership, along with the other 4 core values, was created in 2003 by members of the Goshen College faculty and its President's Council. At the time, the college was going through somewhat of an identity crisis and felt goals or core values should be identified within its educational structure. During that time period, student enrollment had been on the decline, so the college and its administrators felt that its values should transcend with its commitment to Christ, with emphasis in linking service with education.
It's important for us at Goshen College to have servant leadership as one of our core values because it doesn't matter what field you're in, whether you're in nursing, whether you're in business, whether you're in any of the other fields, any of the other majors. I think when we go out into the world, we want to be people that will lead. We do want to be thought leaders for the 21st century. And I think as we move out into the new millennia, we do need to model a different kind of leadership. So, and that would again come back to this idea of how can we act as servants in the world, but still lead the world forward and onward to a better place.
The need for servant leadership is larger today than it's ever been for a number of reasons. One, we've said the planet is shrinking. Well, it's very true. Technology, how we think, how we do our work, how we engage people in relationship in our work is critical. And is being lost more and more given complexities of time and depth around technology. Email, there's always that sense of on-demand expectation. If I send an email, somebody will reply. Well, we lose the personal touch, and we lose that leadership model of the value of people in some of these facets. So I think servant leadership is all the more critical now from a sense of sustainability, of meaning, of depth, of content, and of value, ultimately. If people are going to believe in something, feel ownership in something, they have to feel as though whoever's in leadership in whatever they're engaged, they have to feel like there's some value of them in that context and not just the means of getting through process as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible.
Now, the term of servant leadership I find attractive because I also believe that Jesus modeled a certain kind of servant leadership, and so therefore it meshes well with faith matters. But again, appreciative of the work of Greenleaf and the passion that's spurred on in other people who continue to write about that.
I believe a servant leader is someone who knows how to divvy out responsibility. They can lead with a sense of humility, so they know if other people are better at certain things than they are, then they're happy to hand responsibility to others as well.
It's focused on the well-being of others. It's focused on integrity in the leadership role and care and concern and a broader construct and understanding of best outcomes and best practice for all involved.
Some of the important characteristics of servant leadership would be of me being a leader and getting outside of myself, looking out for other people, taking other people's interests, needs in mind rather than my own needs, although that could be part of it, but it helps us to look ethically outside of ourselves as we incorporate our practices and leadership.
Mustafa Sharhank came to campus probably about a month ago now, and he owns a billion-dollar investments firm, and he was so surprised that servant leadership was a core value of Goshen College too, because that was a core value for him. And he said, and this really resonated with me, after 30% profits, after this company made like this huge gain, the first thing he did was went and cleaned the toilets, because he realized that he is no better than the lowliest paid employee, the lowest janitor on his own staff, and that to me is humility and effective leadership.
A servant leader, in my mind, has to be someone who knows who they are, who has a sense of their own gifts, who's able to lead people from here to there. And the idea of servant means that it talks about the method, how we do that. We do that by encouraging others, by supporting others, by bringing out the best in others. And I think those would be good examples of what it means for me to be a servant leader.
The fact that higher education institutions such as Goshen College are recognizing servant leadership as a core value serves as a clear sign that this particular leadership style is of the highest relevance in today's society. It indicates a change and a calling to new forms of leadership education. It is evident that the origins and teachings of Robert Greenleaf about servant leadership have made their way to this small Christian college community and is paving a path for its students to follow.